to finish my phone holder up. Lisa from L Snaps gave me the idea, and living in Texas, I thought I'd try to use some of my fabrics. Lone Star. This is what I did before surgery, so maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago. I got it to the point where it's ready to add the base, and then I think these things right here, they're, oops, sorry, see, I hit it anyways, didn't I? They're the white poly beads. So instead of using the rice, I think I want to use these mixed with some polyfill, which between the tutorial that Lisa sent me and then the one other one that I found, I do want to use 2 different fabrics. These are the blue bonnets. Not sure, yeah, I guess I'm in the camera. And this will be the bottom where it divides, where you set your phone. Looks a little big to me right now, but we're gonna find out. I have not made one of these before. So I'll be off camera till I get this part sewn. Just take me a second. And I can link the tutorial at the bottom, but I took the sizes they said, sewed here and here after I put my Pellon interfacing. This is a little much on the edge, so I'm going to cut a little bit of that off with my pinking shears. Just like that. And make sure it lines up. And I'll turn it inside out, so it's just on the insides of those 2 lines. So I think that's okay. And the way I usually sew is watch a little of the YouTube ahead, do what they say, pause the video, and go back to it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And try not to talk too much. And try not to knock the camera too much. So next step that I know without watching the video is to turn it right side out. And it's just this tool here. Pointer tool. Make sure you get the edges totally out. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. Seems to be working. Oh, there it goes. Use my nail as well as the pointer. Get some good points going without poking it through. There it is. Get it nice and pointy and squared. Pinch it. And then I'll run the iron over it. Give it a nice crisp edge. I apologize for moving the camera. So yes, these tick marks, we gotta make sure line up right on the edge. And I'm gonna use the back side where the seam is. The tutorial I'm watching says you can do either, but I'm only gonna sew it from tick end to tick end where I snipped those little ends, making sure that I give it enough space. What's hard is getting it underneath the needle far enough, so you really have to hold it. So I'm going to pin it first and then I'll show you that. Got this pinned, so not together. So we're going to make a seam line all the way across, making sure these notches meet at each end. So I'll have to be careful with the pins in the machine. And I'll try to go sideways. Might even do one of them right now, just so that I can get it ready for under the machine. Meeting that little notch that I cut right there. Needs to be the end right there. It says to use a zipper foot, but I'm going to try just holding it and putting my foot down. Take these pins out and go the other way. That way I can see the line that I used before and kind of follow it. A little closer, so I'm going to go all the way across, and I'll move the pins as I go, so this might take a minute. Dang. Alright, so we're taking this, we've tucked it inside out after I sewed that in, and line up your little notch in the middle. Get your pins, more pins, even though they poke me. I'll start in the middle. So we want to go in a little further than that 1/8 of an inch that we started with. Make sure those beads are out of the way, because I noticed on my machine it snaps it and I don't want to break a needle. Don't want to have to replace a needle. See, that's about 1/8 of an inch. So we want to go all the way over to that point. Get it a nice finish. I'm going to mark it so I have a line to follow all the way down. Alright, so you can see where I need to sew. Right here. Already at 30 minutes. Boy, my lighting in here is awful. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. It's really bright. But there's a line all the way down that I'm going to follow. So alright, I think I did it. Did I do it? Did I do it? I don't see any other lines. Well, the light in here is pretty bad. Side. That's the back side. This is the front side. It might go like that. We'll see. Alright, so I need a piece of plastic to go in there. See if I can go find that. That's gonna go like that. Elmo's on its side, so I guess. Ooh, that's just about perfect. So I think I'm going to use this here. It's just a piece of plastic canvas. See if I need to cut it. Maybe just a tad. Let's cut it with some regular scissors. What I'm doing is just nestling it against this. So let's try that. Make sure it's not moving. Then I'm going to draw a line right there. I want it to be straight. And this is the back side, not the front side. This one is disappearing ink, so let's do that one. If I can do that. Okay. So I've got that there. And I don't want it to get pinched, so we're going to do that. So we have this sewn across and across, and it's kind of got a hard shell, so I'll sit like that. Now we got to stuff it. I'm gonna put some stuffing in here. Is seam that up with thread and needle just on the edge, and then that'll be the back side, and then my phone will actually sit there. It's a little poofy, but once I get it sewn, I'll push some of this stuff into the corner edges with my fingers and just kind of work it. I think it'll work just fine. And that's pretty much what the phone case will look like. It might even hold my iPad. Look at that. So I am liking that. This is the one I have all my patterns on. Can go either way. It's a little tall that way, but I think this way would be better. That works really good. And then of course my phone. So it is larger than I thought it would turn out to be, but you know, the next one I could make the pieces smaller, but that was fun. So I'll just get a thread and needle and do that. So that is my Texas version phone holder. Thanks to Lisa from L Snaps, and then I noticed Katie from So Tattered also had one last time we were at a stitching event. So this will be good. Something to hold my things when I'm at retreat.